Today, we're going to go over what Rachel and I would do if we started our marketing agency over from scratch. And basically, we're going to go over outreach strategies, tech stack, and basically how we could skip all the mistakes that we made in the beginning and really get this thing chugging along as soon as possible. So, let's talk about the agency stack. That is going to come up with operations, tech, and leads. So, let's start with operations. So, we know that we're going to need to be able to talk to these people that say they're interested, that want our reputation management service. That's what we'll be pushing for on our first offer to get clients coming in the door, because this is a local SEO strategy that you don't have to learn how to build websites. You don't have to learn how to do backlinks. You don't have to learn to do citations. You don't have to learn any PR backlinks or anything like that for SEO and website development. Really easy. And you also get to help these business owners in the long run, which is really beneficial to help them be seen on Google. Great. Now, Calendly is free. You can sign up for that. And then you also want to have a way to collect payment. So you want to do Stripe, which is also free. They just take a percentage off of any payment that comes through. I think it's like 3%, and then they have like a per change, I think it's like 30 cents or something like that per payment that comes through. So totally fair. As long as like you're able to collect payment and they handle all the back end, the tracking and stuff like that. Really cool. And then we need to have a way of how we're going to come off professional. So we need to have a Google Workspace, and Workspace is basically where you can buy a domain, which you're also going to need a domain to hook up to your landing page, which is what we're going to talk about in the future. And from there, you're going to be able to send cold outreach on a non-bulk sender automatically through automation. This has been basically really beneficial in our agency, cold outreach in specific, by having a non-bulk sender be able to send emails through automation. So let's keep going. All right. Now, so we talked about reputation management. We talked about how we're going to do Google Workspace as our cold outreach method. We're going to be sending emails. Why, and how we're going to automate the process. So for Marbleism, that's where we're going to be able to create a workspace. And from the workspace, we're going to be able to hook up that email that we created through Google. And from there, we're going to be able to create an email sequence campaign and send out so many emails, usually up to 4, and then also send a LinkedIn connection, because we can connect this to LinkedIn. And basically, just to verify that we're a real person, we're trying to basically touch on many points as we can. But cold outreach is we're just engaging interest. Of course, this is going to be a numbers game. This might be slower than cold calling. However, this does keep us off the phone and not eat up a bunch of time that we're able to produce content if we wanted to go that route as well. This is just keeping it very bare minimum, and this is just another lead line in the water. For Marbleism, obviously, the fact that he can send out those emails, which is Stan, and I'll show you guys, here is Marbleism. You get these receptionists, and you've got the lead generation one here. And he does scrape leads for you. He does pull emails. He does send them out for you on your behalf. Really awesome tool in terms of basically completely autopiloting an offer that you want to send out. And then we also have Lovable. So Lovable, let's go to Lovable real quick. Lovable is a vibe coding tool, basically where you can go in here and have it create simple landing pages or apps and then host them on the web. This is not really great in terms of for SEO purposes, but this is great that if you need some information and you need to drive traffic to a specific offer. So like if you're just doing Google Ads and you need a landing page, or say you've built your Google business profile and you're driving traffic for a call to action to book an appointment or maybe get service done or call a number. This is phenomenal in terms of that, because Google will drive with their algorithm to the Google business profile, which will then in terms drive to the Lovable website. Really awesome, really cool. I would just do the same thing, and basically the cold outreach is going to be the driving factor for this website if people ask for any credentials or anything like that. And then we also got page by merchant. So I know you guys have heard Rachel and I talk about Go High Level. There is a really awesome way to do reputation management through Go High Level, but I want to show you guys a really more simple way that you don't have to learn the automations, you don't have to do the build outs, you don't have to go find somebody that actually knows Go High Level to do these things for you. And one way you can do that is page by merchant. And I'll put all these links in the description so you guys can check it out. Basically, this is a tool that helps them rank on map packs. It automates posting. You can upload a whole bunch of images. You can connect different tools to send out review requests via email. Super handy tool. And then basically it does all the reporting and follow up for the customer. It also stays in touch on the client, saying what they need to be doing better. It does a full reporting report, so that way you don't have to actually stay on top of it with your client. You let the system handle the whole process for you. Really cool. And like I'll show you, they also do like the review. It's not review gating, but they basically redirect reviews where say like if somebody had an excellent service, good or okay, as long as they select excellent, they'll go to the Google Business Profile. And then if they don't select excellent, then they'll actually just go to an internal form where they can actually get more support or help, or just ways that the business can actually grow and do better and learn, or just get some honest feedback of how their quality of service was. At the bottom, if you're in the green, it also writes out a recommend review, and when before it takes them to Google to actually post on the Google Business Profile to help with SEO as well. It'll pick up those keywords and then basically help them rank better. So that's page by merchant. And then we're going to talk about how we're going to get leads. All right, so how are we going to get emails? Are we going to manually scrape them? Do we want to go through the hard process, the time consuming? No. Now, if you are scraping, you probably have a better chance of finding better emails, more valid. But this is a numbers game. We're just trying to get one client. We're not trying to be as personalized as we can. It's going to be rough and dirty, but this does work. Cold outreach absolutely does work. So we're going to go to Appify. Appify is a scraping. It's basically a directory of scrapers, and from here you can search on Facebook. You can scrape on Facebook, Google Maps, pretty much anything you can think of. Now they all don't do the same thing, but you can find different scrapers that will pull contact information such as emails. Facebook scrapers are really good for pulling that. Sometimes Google Maps does it, not all the time. And then each tool does have different variations of payment. You might have to pay for the tool plus usage. But some of them do have it where you only pay per record. So if you're pulling 60 records, you might only pay 60 cents. And then that's how we're basically going to start with the agency stack, pulling the leads, and then working the workflow. So now we need to come up with an offer of what we're going to actually provide for these business owners and what might intrigue them. So we need a lead magnet. Our lead magnet is we'll actually do a free Google Business Profile audit. We'll talk about the holes, the gaps, what they're doing right. And then we also want to offer a free citation to get them listed across a bunch of directories like Yelp, the Chamber of Commerce, plenty of places. And then this will actually lock their account where somebody can't come in and just edit that information whenever they want. This actually keeps their information relevant and accurate across all platforms. Really great. And basically, you do have to upcharge this, but just put it into your pricing. And then at that point, you sell it and make it a more of a value add where I'll get you listed with citations for free. All right, so now that we've got those established, then we're actually going to go to talk about the core upsell, basically the core service. So it's reputation management. The reason why this is so important is it's local SEO, but it's like I said, it's without doing all of the extra steps of learning website development and learning the SEO backside on that, where people will charge $2,000 to $3,000 a month. You can actually target on a lower scale of a small business owner that's doing anywhere from 250 top line revenue and up to $1 million. And it's really simple. They understand, especially if they understand already how important Google is, but they don't have a system in place of how they're collecting reviews, how they're building out their profile, and then maybe they just want to hand it off for a couple $100 a month. Now let's talk about the marketing assets, which is the landing page. So like I said, this is built in Lovable. Lovable makes it super simple. You just have a clear call to action, a little bit of results about how reputation management can benefit a small business. Let's do a 3-step cold email sequence. We'll follow up every one, over 2 to 3 days each email just to see if they're interested. You want to keep these short. You want to keep them punching. You just want to see, you're trying to pique interest and say, hey, do you have a system for your Google Business Profile? Are you letting reviews leak through the cracks in terms of responding to them? Are you keeping up on your Google Business Profile? You can run a report and basically see, like, hey, you haven't responded to your Google Business Profiles on average about 30 days plus. So I have a system in place that can actually take that over, because Google will favor your business if you are more active on your profile. And then this is a sales call script. Basically, just create something small in terms of like, you're going to learn a lot from what the customer is talking about. So what we would do is we would go over the audit that was done on the Google Business Profile. We would go do the audit on a live call with them, explain where their gaps are at, and then kind of ask them a couple questions about like, would this make it easier for you if this was off your plate? And explain to them that the person in the top map pack, they actually receive about, it's roughly like anywhere from 50 to 70% of the calls, depending on the industry, in that map pack if they're in the top three, which is amazing. So Google Business Profiles are super important. That's why reputation management is a really good thing to target small business owners on, because of how resourceful it can be and take stuff off their plate to actually generate more money and worry about things in their business that are operational instead of light marketing like this. So you can have what I'd recommend is having a 7-day action plan as soon as they onboard. Tell them what's going to happen, how you're going to onboard them, what you need from them, stuff like that. And then the 7-day action plan also, you want to have it for when you're actually getting started. Just build something simple out. It doesn't matter. You want to have the sales call basically also to handle objections. You want to basically go through prompts and figure out what are some common objections. Most of these you'll learn a lot just by talking to business owners. Their objections are hard to guess what they are, but if you hear so many like over and over again, you'll eventually just be able to answer these like it's off the back of your hand, like you're reading off the back of your hand. And you want to make sure that you're not doing any hype messaging, no giant guarantees. Just explain the basics of why reputation management is important and show them heat map packs and how you're basically going to go from zero to basically getting more calls over 120 days. Don't oversell people. You want to create a good relationship with them. The more honest and upfront you can be, this service does work, but the more honest and upfront you can be and explain that, set expectations, the more successful and your relationship's going to be with that business owner. And then let's talk about the goals. So the goals of this is to make sure I know it says book calls. So you want to make sure that you're always doing your outreach. Nobody can buy from you if you do not have outreach going. So cold email, cold email, cold email. You don't like being on the phone, you like cold calling, cold email. This is what I would do. This is what Rachel would do. There are ways of cold outreach that you don't have to be on the phone all the time. You can honestly go from booking a call and an email, or maybe somebody said they're interested, but now they're not following up. Give them a quick call and say, hey, when's a good time to hop on a call on a Zoom and actually discuss this and go over where you're at and see if this might be able to benefit you. You don't have to sell them. You're just basically seeing how you can help them where they might have gaps, because they might not even need your service. You have to understand the business owner and where they're at to see if this might even be a good fit for them. And then from there, obviously you want to book calls, lead to sales meetings. I promise if you book 30 in a month, like even if you book 10, there's no way that you don't even get close to closing one, unless you don't show up, unless you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what you're selling. If you've got a clear path, you don't have to know the fulfillment all the way, because you're going to learn on somebody else's dime. But at that point, just have an attitude that you're going to figure things out and things are going to work out and anything is possible, and really relay the confidence to the business owner, because you can't do this even if you have no experience. And then make sure that you're validating your offer. See if your offer actually works with the client. See if it makes sense. See if it's the value. Because at what point does a customer actually buy? A customer actually buys when the value actually exceeds the cost. So at the point that they're able to say that I will make more than $200 if I sign up for this per month. And if somebody's getting lead gen of more calls, if they're in that top map pack, I think number 3 gets 10%, and then number 2 gets anywhere from 15 to 30%. And then the top one is usually getting about 30 to 40% of the calls because they're number 1. That's where you want to be when Google is actually favoring you. And if they can see the value in that, obviously you want to keep that customer around forever and basically ask them, like, if they're not interested in the offer, how can you sweeten the pot? Ask them, get feedback. Things are going to when you get feedback from a business owner, it's actually going to help you craft your offer for the next business owner as well. So let's just walk through a little quick of the tools again. So Avify, this is a lead scraping tool. This is how you're going to get emails to actually do outbound outreach. This is Merchant. This is how you're actually going to be able to go down the path of being able to do fulfillment for reputation management. Appify, depending on the tool you use, let's talk about pricing on all these. Appify, It's usually pay per usage. However, you can find some tools that do cost to actually have like a monthly subscription with them to use a scraper tool, and then also per usage in terms of Apple. So this you might roughly spend, for 1,000 leads, like anywhere from 13 to $20, just depending on if you're doing the pay per usage. That might increase if you're using a tool where you need to pay for the monthly subscription on top of the usage. Then we have our merchant. I know I went over this. This is the review management tool. This right here, it's $99 for the first, basically to have your account on here to start doing with your own Google Business Management profile, or to have one profile on here to start building up for them. And then from there, if you sign up for their partner program, that does come with a lot of good tools in terms of being able to have like heat maps, stuff like that. And basically, yeah, here's everything. You get a SAM credit tool, marketing training material, you get heat maps, you get 50% off the reputation management and citation. So you're actually saving money. You get $100 in Google Business Audit lead magnets. Really great. You guys can go through this. I'll send over the link. But this is a really strong tool in terms of if you feel lost about reputation management, how to get started. Really great. Now, since this tool, since we're actually talking about this strategy and how we would want to do cold email, we want to make sure that we're ending up in email inboxes, not going to spam, not going to promotion. And if you create a new email right off the bat, you are 100% going to end up in spam, especially if nobody is opening your email or catching it or anything like that. You will just end up in spam. So how do we go around and get this email warmed up to be able to start landing in inboxes on a new email? I give to you Instantly AI. From this tool, you just link a Google Works from here, and at that point, instantly uses AI to send and receive emails to warm up your account. It is really awesome, but I think they have a 14-day free trial. I can also drop the link to that in the comments. And then it only takes about 14 days to 30 days to warm up. Just make sure that when you sign up, you get your account link the same day so that you can actually use the 14-day free trial, and your email can warm up progressively over time. But this is so important in terms of how to land in inboxes when you create a new email. Then we talked about Google Workspace. You could go the route of creating an Outlook one as well. I just recommend Google because that's what we've always used. But this is like the cheapest route, and this is a way that you get a professional domain out of it. Then we've got Marbleism. Marbleism is going to be the outreach strategy where he is basically, which I mean Stan, and when I say he, is going to be doing the email outreach daily. So as if you have an employee doing this, you just basically feed all of your lead lists. So if all you have to do is scrape leads every day, 10 minutes a day, and then he's outreaching, and then now you're only worried about doing sales calls every day instead of lead gen, sales calls, content create. Like you get to offload a little bit of the lead generation, which is awesome. And this is super low. You get all these other agents, which are I went over in another video series and how great they are. But the lead gen strategy is how you're going to actually drum up money for people to buy. Go from there. Then we have Lovable. This is just to create a simple landing page to get started and to actually have some professional place you can direct people to if they want to ask about a website. Are you real? How do I want to know? How do I learn more about you? Stuff like that. Really simple. But if we had to start over, these are really the only tools you would need to get started. All in all, pricing, this right here, like 13 to $20 for 1,000 emails, something like that. This is about $200 all in for all the credits and all the tools. Instantly 14-day free trial, but it is, I think, about $40 to keep going. But you really only need to warm up the email once, so I wouldn't recommend going to that past that point. Workspace, this is like $8.40, roughly about $9 after fees. And if you buy a domain through there, that obviously takes up a little bit more cost. So something to think about. And then we have Marbleism. This is about $44 a month if you pay per month. If you pay for the yearly, it's about $24 a month. But he's doing all your outreach, saving you time, and literally, he's generated so many leads for our business in terms of reputation, selling postcards and stuff like that, that the $24 we paid to have him, I mean, he's paid for the next 10 years, honestly, from what the money he's generated for us. And then Lovable, this is $25 a month. You have to pay for the $25 a month so that way you're able to link a domain to this. You can have a website published and live. Other than that, I hope that answers some questions on what we would do to start over and basically build an agent from scratch, and we would do it starting with cold outreach and then going from there.